Good afternoon. It's a beautiful afternoon. Okay, I hope your day has been beautiful. Yeah, mine has been really beautiful. Okay, so it is good to be with you this afternoon. All right, so we are going to be doing some practicals together. Okay, so I have a padlock. Okay, so I'm going to be okay. This lesson, it's going to be in two. It's going to be two in one. Okay, so the first part is going to tell us how we can use padlock to get our wishes granted, how we can use the padlock to get our heart's desires. Okay, if you've been hoping on God for something for a very long time, it could be a contract, it could be a child, it could be marriage, it could be anything, it could be visa, whatsoever it is you have been high, whatsoever it is you have been hoping on God for. So I'm going to be showing us how we can use the padlock, okay, to get that wish granted. Okay, so that is going to be the first part of the lesson. Okay, like I said, it's going to be two in one. All right, so I'm going to try and be as quick as possible. I'm going to try and be as fast as possible so I wouldn't have to take too much time. All right, so that is going to be the first part, how you can use the padlock to get your heart's desires granted. Okay, and then the second part would be how you can also use the padlock to, if you're someone that have been you've been surrounded by enemies, you're like, a couple of people are on your case, a couple of people are against your life, against you moving forward. Okay, especially people that are from polygamous homes. Okay, there are a whole lot of negativities that are going on there. Okay, this person doesn't want another child to exceed his or her own child. Okay, there's this envy, there's this jealousy, there's this all of that. Okay, so I'm also going to show us how we can also use the padlock, okay, to get those people leave our case. I don't know how that, I'm trying to look for the best way to explain it. Okay, so if you have people that are really on your case, so you can also use the padlock to get people off your case. Okay, so that's, like I said, it's going to be in two parts. Okay, so let's start with the first one. And if you're making this kind of prayers, okay, you must ensure that you are not planning no evil for no one. You're not on anybody's case. You're not doing evil against anybody. If not, it is going to backfire. Okay, so you can only do this kind of prayers if, all right, if, only if your hands are clean, only if you're living an upright life, you're not planning evil against anyone, you're not doing evil against anyone. Okay, that is the only way it is going to work. If not, you are on your own. If not, there is really no need doing any of this. Okay, because the number one principle is that you must have a clean hands, a clean mind. Okay, you're not carrying grudges against anybody, you're not planning evil, you're not setting trap against someone. Okay, that way it is going to work. Okay, so the first one I'm going to be showing us is, if you've been trying to get something, it could be the fruit of the womb, it could be anything at all, and it's been proving difficult. It could be visa, it could be anything, it could be a job, anything at all you've been trying to get, and then it's been proving difficult. So what you have to do is you get a padlock, okay, and then you lock the padlock. You close the padlock, and um you get a coconut oil. All right, get a coconut oil that is not mixed at all, a pure coconut oil. Subsequently, I'm going to show us how to get your real coconut oil. So you get a coconut oil. So I have coconut oil here. If you don't have a coconut oil, you can use an olive oil. It is still fine, okay? Those two oil are very spiritual and very effective. So what you do is you try to pour it directly into the mouth of the padlock. That is where you put the key. So you pour it directly into it, okay? After doing that, so before you do this, normally what you do is you invite the presence of God. If you're a Muslim, you invite the presence of Allah. If you're a Christian, you invite the presence of Jesus. Okay, I don't know of any other religion. I'm sorry. So whatsoever you pray to, okay, except idol worshiping, okay, but any other thing you pray to, then you invite their presence, okay. Like I would pray and then I would invite the presence of God, okay. And then I already have the coconut oil, either coconut oil or anointing oil, the olive oil. Anyone you choose to use, anyone that is available is fine. So you're going to pray on it that whatsoever, wherever your blessings are being locked, wherever you're looking for a spouse, wherever your marriage is being held, if you're looking for visa, wherever your visa is being held, whatsoever you're looking for, if it's wealth, if it's finance, you know what you're looking for, you know what your heart desires are. So wherever those good things are, that as you unlock the padlock, everything is going to come to you. Okay, so you make serious prayers on the padlock that is locked. All right, when you pray seriously and you're sure that your prayers have been answered with faith, because you have to do all of these things believing that it is going to work for you. Okay, so the next thing you would do is to insert the key into it, and then whatsoever you're still going to continue with the prayer. You continue with the prayer, whatever it is you're looking for. If it is good health, if you've been sick for a while and then you're looking for good health, whatsoever it is at all, okay. But like I said, it has to be with a good motive, no ulterior motive. It has to be you trying to improve on yourself, you trying to improve your loved ones, okay. It's for no selfish reason, and it's you have to come out clean before you can make this kind of prayers, okay, so it doesn't end up working against you. So you make your prayers and then you go ahead and then you open it. Okay, so as you open this, so is your blessings coming to you, so are your blessings released to you, so are your goodness, your divine favor, your wealth, your this, your that, anything at all it is that you want. Okay, so are those things released to you. And if you want to make this kind of prayer, you want to consider using a new key for the prayers. Okay, don't use a used key, because it has to be one padlock and a key for each prayer section. Okay, so if you want to do this another time, then you would consider getting another key. Okay, so once you're done opening this, what you do is, if you have the strength to spoil the key, you go ahead and spoil it, but you would have to throw the key itself separately and then the padlock separately. Okay, so that is how you do it. Okay, so that is about that. If you're trying to get your desires granted, your wish, whatsoever good thing it is you're looking for, if you feel it's, if you're trying to unlock it spiritually, then you should consider doing your prayers with this method. Okay, so that is that about that. Then the second thing I would be showing you about padlock. Okay, the second one is you have to leave the padlock open. All right, so this kind of prayers is for people that are being surrounded. Let's say you come from a polygamous home and you're not doing anything fetish, you're not being diabolical, and you're, it's either fortunately or unfortunately you find yourself around there and then you're surrounded by enemies, or a lot of people are on your case. For some people that, yeah, let me also use a polygamous home for example, that are probably um in the midst of girls, and then you're the only boy, and then you're not accepted, you're not welcomed, you're not loved. Okay, and everyone is on your case, and you're tired of fighting both physically and spiritually. So I'm going to show you how you can make your prayers and subdue all those that are fighting you, and subdue all those that are on your case. And after making this kind of prayer, okay, there is nothing that anyone can do to you spiritually that is going to affect you. Nothing anyone does to you spiritually, physically, that is going to affect you. Okay, it's not going to affect you. Like if someone sends an accident to you, it's going to go back to them. Okay, with this method I'm going to show you. Okay, so what you need is a padlock, an open padlock, and then another thing you'll be needing is alligator pepper. So you'll be needing like 7 seeds of alligator pepper. So for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to show us what I mean. Okay, so this is just 2 seeds. These things are difficult to get here. Okay, so you're going to be needing 7 seeds of alligator pepper, and then you're going to be needing soil, sand. So for those people that reside, that are in diaspora, that might find it difficult to get soil or sand, you can also use a baby powder. One can also use baby powder. It is fine, all right. It also signifies earth. Okay, so you can use a baby powder, it is absolutely fine. And if you don't have a baby powder, you can use there's this thing Igbos call unzu, that's the white chalk. All right, you can use a white chalk. It's also clay. You can get it in any African market, or you can order it online. If you're unable to use sand, then you use baby powder. If you do not have a baby powder, then you can use the white chalk. They are all the same. So you're going to be needing 7 alligator pepper, the seed itself. So what you would do, okay, I'm actually using the same I'm using the same padlock because this is the only one I have for now, and for the sake of the video, okay, because I'm trying to be practical about it, so that's why I'm using this padlock. So you can get if you want to do this particular one, then you consider getting a new padlock. Okay, so you get your 7 alligator pepper and then you chew on it. Okay, it's actually peppery kind of. Okay, so you chew on it. So but since I do not have there is no sand here, so I'm going to be using, for the purpose of this video, okay, so I'm going to be using the baby powder, which represents the sand, which represents the soil. So what you do is, the other one, I showed you how to pour it inside through the key opening, but this one you have to pour it from the top. So you try to pour some and make sure it goes into the hole. Okay, so everyone steps on sand, everyone steps on the soil, everyone steps on sand. So when you make prayers with sand, it is very effective. Okay, and since you do not have sand, if you also make your prayers with baby powder or white chalk, it is also very effective. So you pour it into the hole of the key. Okay, and then the next thing you're going to be needing is to put in the alligator pepper. You also put it inside. The alligator pepper seed has its spiritual meaning. It's fine if everything doesn't go in. So if you want to use, then you consider using a bigger padlock, okay, the one that has a wider hole, so it can be able to contain the whole items. Okay, it doesn't have to be, the sand doesn't have to be that much, just a pinch of it. Okay, it's fine. And then you pray every of your enemies, everyone that is on your case, everyone that is stopping you from doing this or doing that. And like I said, before you make this kind of prayers, you must ensure that your hands are clean. If not, it's going to work against you. Okay, you must ensure you're not planning evil for anyone, you're not on anyone's case, you're not doing evil on anyone or to any or to anyone. Okay, if not, you are on your own. Okay, so you make your prayers. All these things are not it's not diabolical. All these things are not natural things that is actually in the word of God. Okay, but the thing is just that we are not ignorant about it, and we tend to practicalize with all the naturals, okay, that are in the word, that some of these spiritual leaders sometimes do not talk about. Okay, so there is really nothing about fetish about it, because you're still going to pray in the name of whatsoever you're serving, be it Jesus, be it Allah, whatsoever you're serving, you're praying in the name of what you're serving. Okay, I pray in the name of Jesus, so I'm going to pray and call on him. Okay, and then it's going to be answered. So once you're done, so you make all your prayers, that as the sand, as the soil, yeah, no matter how wealthy a person is, no matter how high and all that a person is, the person still steps on sand, steps on the floor. Okay, even if the person's house is on high sky, is on skyscraper, the person is still stepping on the floor eventually. Okay, so you see, any which way, everyone steps on the soil, steps on the sand. Okay, so when you make prayers with the sand, it is really so powerful, but you must ensure that your hands are clean. It's a one, so you must ensure that your hands are really clean before you embark on this kind of prayers. Okay, so you pray that whosoever that is on your case, that does not want you to progress, that does not want you to do good, if you're looking for fruit of the womb or something and you feel it's spiritual, you also use it and make those kind of prayers. If you're looking for anything, you're looking for visa, you're looking for employment, whatsoever it is you're looking for, so you make your prayers. Okay, you already have the sand and the alligator pepper inside. So the next thing you want to do is to go outside the house, not to go on the main road. Okay, anywhere you decide to stay is fine, and then you lock it, but you're going to lock it where there is sun. Okay, under the sun, everyone has access to the sun. Okay, so if you're in a place that is snowy, what you can do is either you use your gas, or because the fire itself is an element. Okay, so you can use any hot element. So it's either you use the sun element or you use the fire element. Okay, either you use the on your gas and then you lock it in the presence of the gas. All right, you lock it, and then the next thing you want to do is to throw it away. Okay, it is that simple. So I'm sorry for who one day on your case. Okay, so that is that about that. That is how you make your prayers with a padlock, and then you see massive and most effective results. Okay, then when you are done, what you want to do is to get a bay leaf. I'm sorry, I do not have this bay leaf now. So you get a bay leaf, and then you write your name and write your request, whatsoever it is that you want. You write it on that bay leaf, and then you burn it, and watch the miracles that are going to come your way. Okay, but like I said, you must ensure you're not doing it for any ulterior motive and that your hands are clean and clear. Okay, so I hope this video is helpful to you. I gotta go. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing to my channel, like the video, and share with your family and your friends. Yeah, so I'll come your way again. So remain blessed. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you guys. Bye.